Think your Border Collie is the smartest dog on the block? Or maybe your German Shepherd is the ultimate protector? Think again. There is a relentless blue force from down under that challenges everything you thought you knew about herding dogs. Today, we aren't just comparing breeds, we are settling a score. It's the Australian cattle dog versus the world. Are they truly the toughest, smartest, and most intense herders alive? Or is it all just hype? Let's find out. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Pembroke Welsh Corgi. Don't let those short legs fool you. Corgis are cattle herders too. But compared to the Australian cattle dog, it's a whole different ballgame. The Corgi relies on being low to the ground to avoid kicks, nipping at heels with surprising agility. They are tenacious, sure, but they were bred for the lush, rolling hills of Wales, not the harsh, unforgiving Australian outback. While a Corgi might boss around a few cows in a green pasture, the ACD was designed to drive wild cattle across thousands of miles of rough terrain. The Corgi has heart, absolutely, but the cattle dog has grit, endurance, and a bite that means serious business. It's cute versus brute force here. Number 9. Old English Sheepdog. The Old English Sheepdog is iconic, a big, shaggy bear of a dog, known for driving sheep and cattle to market. They are drovers, not just herders, meaning they have stamina. However, the contrast in intensity is night and day. The Old English Sheepdog is often described as a clown, playful, sometimes goofy, and generally easygoing when off the clock. The Australian cattle dog? They are never truly off the clock. While the sheepdog might bump and bark to move stock, the ACD uses silence and strategy. The sheepdog relies on its imposing size and booming bark. The heeler relies on calculated aggression and lightning-fast reflexes. One is a fuzzy bulldozer, the other is a tactical missile. Number 8. Shetland Sheepdog. The Sheltie is often called a miniature collie, but they are a distinct breed with a distinct style. They are incredibly vocal herders, using their high-pitched bark to control flock movement. They are sensitive, agile, and incredibly obedient. But put a Sheltie in a pen with a stubborn 2,000-pound bull, and you might have a problem. The Sheltie excels with sheep, flighty, lighter animals that respond well to visual pressure and noise. The Australian cattle dog, however, thrives on conflict. They don't back down when challenged, they bite harder. Where a Sheltie might hesitate or keep its distance to stay safe, an ACD dives right into the fray. It's finesse versus fearlessness. Number 7. Australian Shepherd. Here is the rivalry everyone loves, the Aussie versus the heeler. Despite the name, the Australian Shepherd was developed in the American West. They are loose-eyed herders, meaning they use a lot of movement, barking, and body pressure to control livestock. They are frantic, energetic, and flashy. The cattle dog, conversely, is a tight worker. They stay close, low, and quiet until it's time to strike. Aussies are often considered the softer of the two, friendlier with strangers and a bit more goofy. The ACD is more discerning, more protective, and frankly, harder. If you want a dog to catch a frisbee, get an Aussie. If you want a dog to move a mountain, get a heeler. Number 6. Belgian Malinois. Now we are entering the heavyweight division of intensity. The Malinois is world-renowned for police and military work, but they started as herders. They have an insane prey drive and a work ethic that rivals any creature on Earth. Both the Malinois and the ACD are mouthy breeds. They like to bite. But the application is different. The Malinois is often reactive, ready to launch at a trigger. The Australian cattle dog is calculated. They were bred to outthink wild stock, not just overpower them. While a Malinois might have the edge in pure athleticism and jumping ability, the ACD has a stubborn streak and a pain tolerance that is frankly terrifying. It's high-octane energy versus immovable determination. Number 5. Border Collie. The Border Collie is widely cited as the smartest dog breed in existence. Their herding style is legendary, the eye. They stare down sheep using intense psychological pressure to move them. It is hypnotic and beautiful to watch. But here's the catch. Border Collies can be sensitive. If the pressure comes back at them too hard, some can crack. The Australian cattle dog doesn't have eye. They have teeth. When a cow challenges a Border Collie, the Collie tries to outmaneuver it. When a cow challenges a healer, the healer takes the challenge personally. The Border Collie is the scalpel of the herding world, precise and sharp. The cattle dog is the sledgehammer, blunt, heavy, and undeniable. Number 4. German Shepherd. The German Shepherd is the jack of all trades. They act as a living fence, trotting the perimeter to keep sheep contained. They are calm, authoritative, and imposing, but generally they are tending dogs, not driving dogs like the healer. The GSD controls boundaries, the ACD shatters them. An ACD drives cattle forward by nipping heels, forcing movement through sheer intimidation. A German Shepherd brings order to chaos. A cattle dog thrives within the chaos, pushing stubborn animals that simply refuse to move. While the GSD offers a sense of noble protection and control, the ACD offers raw, unadulterated drive. One commands respect through presence, the other demands compliance through action. Number 3. Kelpie. This is the true civil war. The Kelpie and the cattle dog share a homeland and a history. The Kelpie is the king of the sheepyards, famous for running across the backs of sheep to get from one side to the other. They are tireless workaholics who can run all day in the heat. But the difference lies in the target. Kelpies are generally softer on stock than healers because sheep are fragile. The cattle dog was built specifically because the Kelpie, and other breeds, couldn't handle the rough, wild cattle of the outback. The ACD has a dingo infusion that gives them a harder bite and a tougher hide. The Kelpie runs, the healer conquers. Number 2. Rottweiler. Surprised? You shouldn't be. The Rottweiler is one of the oldest herding breeds, originally driving cattle for Roman legions. They use their massive bodies to bump and chest-butt cattle into submission. They are intimidation incarnate. But they lack the speed and agility of the Australian cattle dog. A Rottweiler relies on power and size. An ACD relies on not getting hit. The cattle dog ducks, weaves, and rolls under kicks that would shatter a Rottweiler's jaw. The ACD does more with less, a medium-sized package with the impact of a freight train. While the Rottweiler is a tank, the cattle dog is a guerrilla warrior, using speed and strategy to defeat a much larger opponent. Number 1. Blue Heeler, ACD. So, who is really the boss? It's the dog that was engineered to survive where others perished. The Australian cattle dog isn't just a herder, it's a survivor. They combine the intelligence of a collie, the tenacity of a terrier, and the wild instincts of a dingo. They don't just move livestock, they dominate them. Other breeds might herd because it's a game or a job. The ACD herds because it needs to control its environment. They are stubborn, loyal to a fault, and tougher than old leather boots. When the dust settles and the work is done, the Australian cattle dog stands alone, not just as a herder, but as the ultimate master of the unruly. So guys, while other breeds have specialization, grace, or size, the Australian cattle dog has the ultimate combination of grit and intelligence. They aren't for everyone, and they certainly aren't for the faint of heart. But in the world of herding, they demand a unique kind of respect. Do you agree with our ranking, or did we underestimate your favorite breed? Let us know in the comments below.